All up in the Nolaverse, all up in the Nolaverse. There's community, passion, entertainment, and play. What are we going to do today? Up in the Nolaverse.
Hello, Magical Misfits. Nola Bunny here, coming to you live from PlayThink 2021. Let's go check it out. Day one, the fun has just begun. Let's go meet some of the PlayThink community. I am here with Panda of Bluegrass Hat Society. Did I say that right?
Bluegrass Hatter Society.
Bluegrass Hatter Society, excuse me. And can you tell us a little bit about your lovely hats and how you even got into this?
I broke this ankle a couple years ago while dancing, slipped on beer, and was in a wheelchair for a while, and lost the ability to do any of my old previously training careers. So I decided to throw all of my stock and all of my time into a new career and a new obsession.
And you became a hatter.
Yeah.
And so our mad hatter was born. Can you tell me a little bit about this beautiful hat that I'm wearing right now?
This one right here is my first hat that I ever made. It features 1920s French silk noir ribbon, 1940s red silk noir ribbon. This is a cherry red hand-dyed biased edged silk velvet. And then this right here is abalone silk velvet that shines in the light. Then this here is the longest screw that they pulled out of my ankle on the last surgery that I had.
Wow, this is a very, very special hat. Slinky Josh stopped by to show us some tricks. Just slinking around, just slinking around. Slinking off. This is Zoe of Wandering River Designs, and Zoe is a jewelry maker. And how long have you been creating these beautiful wire wraps?
Since 2016.
Okay, so it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
That was actually the first year I went to PlayThink too, and they inspired it so much. Everyone was really into what I was doing, and at the time I was just giving stuff away. At the time I was just like, oh, I made this, and everyone was like, you need to be making money off of this. You need to be vending. You need to be like using this as your, medium to get out there.
So I am here with Jesse, better known as Orpheus. And what is your business called?
Yeah, so it's called the Mocktail Project. So I personally gave up drinking like 7 years ago, and just never thought I could be welcomed back into spaces like this, or bars, restaurants. And so I started the platform to really provide alternative options for those who don't drink.
So what do we have here?
Yep, so we've got a couple different kinds of kombucha. We have a lavender lemonade, so pineapple
Which I
ginger.
got, and it is amazing.
Pineapple ginger, a blueberry pomegranate, and then a grapefruit kombucha.
Thank you for providing more options for people. I think what you're doing is really wonderful.
Thank you.
And I'm very much enjoying my lavender lemonade. PlayThink has some epic musicians, and the first I got to experience of the weekend was electric violinist Preston. Preston also guided a workshop where we all became looping masters. I just found Nate, better known as Equanimous, that is your musical name, and you will be headlining at PlayThink.
This is true.
Tell us a little bit about your music. What kind of music do you do?
I call it blissful bass music. It's very flowy, very melodic, very pretty. Lots of.
You're gonna make us dance.
Gonna make you dance.
Make us
Also,
dance.
definitely like.
Yes.
Got a bass to it too. Yeah, hope people like it.
I was walking on past and I just had to stop into this amazing tent with art by Leon of Lost Lion Art. Can you tell us a little bit about your work? It's like line art, right?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of OCD and a little insanity. So it's just repeated lines. I started doodling patterns.
Something like this piece.
Yeah, when I was younger. And I would just draw these repeated patterns, and I figured after a while it helped my hand-eye coordination. And if I tried, I started working on anatomy and drawing that more. I drew a lot of dancers and
a piece like this one, right?
Yes. Yeah, that's my friend Lisa.
So have you been an artist your entire life? Like, do you feel like as a little kid?
I've been drawing since I was a kid. I got into theater. That got me into building sets and props in high school, and then I got a job building sets and props for haunted houses and theme parks.
What would you tell an artist that is listening to this? What's a message that you would share with someone?
Okay, I think the biggest thing that I had to get over is being told repeatedly it's impossible to make money as an artist.
I love that.
Especially like right now, I think so many people are going to art because these traditional jobs are kind of fading away and disappearing. And you have to try to create something that people want if you want to exist in this space anymore.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think everyone is jumping onto it, and it's getting easier and easier with tablets. There are tons of free programs, like Skillshare is an amazing source. You can go on there and teach classes, or you can go on there and learn for $10 a month from hundreds and thousands of instructors. So
that's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing yourself with us. I appreciate it. Day 2, whoop-de-doo! I spent Friday morning handing out surprises from my wagon full of wackiness. And then I caught the workshop of the brilliant, whimsical Amethyst. Amethyst is a creativity coach and jewelry artist, spreading the message that art doesn't have to be stressful or hard. Her daughter Juniper is following in her footsteps and provided sound healing during the workshop. Things started getting real funky during Kiyoshi's set. Scott even came up and showed us some new tricks. One more hour till showtime. How you feeling, Emeraldo?
Feeling great.
During the Flowcase, Michael and I performed to his original song, Little Vine. It's safe to say we killed it, and so did everyone else. No, seriously, the talent in this show was impeccable. Following the Flowcase, we transitioned into the night filled with live art and music.
You'll be home with the score as your own.
Dancing to Earth Ohm Ether was definitely a highlight of my weekend, and I'm super grateful to know that they exist. Day 3, Tweedledee. Raise your hand if you have a huge imagination. The kids had so much fun during my interactive story time. I could not leave PlayThink without having a few words from the beautiful Molly of Sober Flow Arts. So, Molly, can you tell us a little bit about what Sober Flow Arts is?
Yes, Sober Flow Arts is this safe community, both online and in person now. We're so excited to be in person, for those who seek to share the healing power of movement sober. And so whether you're in recovery, maybe you just are curious, maybe you've been sober your whole life, it's really a safe space for us to all come share and flow.
And how long has it been around for?
We started in October 2018, and really just online. We're on Facebook. We have a private community there if you search Sober Flow Arts. And so then I felt this call. I was like, yes, I love the online connection. Because when we feel alone, it's something that we can always go to and turn to. But then it was like, we gotta get in person. Like,
yes,
awesome, right? That connection you can feel when you're in someone else's like energy, that you can really feel it. So I found PlayThink, and I was like, we gotta go here. You know, PlayThink just really resonated with all of our values.
Absolutely. I would love to know, what's something that you would tell someone who might not feel comfortable going to parties because they're sober, or would like to be more sober? Do you have any advice for someone?
I think finding support is the most important thing. So whether that is through something like a traditional AA recovery program, or if it's kind of doing mindfulness work, diving into the recovery aspect of it, which is doing things like self-care, journaling, any of those things to really help you to grow and heal from the inside out is really powerful. But person-to-person accountability, if it's your mom, if it's your friend,
absolutely.
if it's just someone you can call so that you know that you can turn to somebody.
Community is everything.
Yes.
So if y'all are watching this and you need some support, join the Sober Flow Arts. I spent the rest of Saturday exploring all the hidden nooks of the festival grounds. There's a lot to see around here. I even got to have an impromptu performance with Equanimous. He's super fun, and if you guys aren't familiar with his work yet, you should definitely give him a listen. Day 4, out the door. We closed out our PlayThink experience with a ceremony. And then we got to have a little more fun on the playground before we said our goodbyes. And just like that, PlayThink is over. Till next year, folks.
Hold on. Stop. Move sexy.